Hi, I'm going to show you how to tie a headscarf that looks quite fashionable, and it's nice for days, it's nice for evenings. A couple of ways you can do it. You need a long piece of scarf, and now this one's a sort of a multicoloured one. It's probably just over my arm width, and I know it's see-through, but you can sort of tailor it to whatever you want to wear. I'm going to just take the top. I'm going to have the light side nearest. I'm just going to turn it over about sort of 15 centimetres. And I've got a longer side and a shorter side. This is the long side, this is the shorter side. And I want it to finish on this side, so I need that as my long side. So I'm going to put this on and lay it down exactly as I want it to, and you need to just sort of fiddle around with it. I've got a cap on underneath because one, it's warmer, two, it's kind of more secure with a cap, and just need to play around with it. I'm going to turn around and show you what I'm doing at the back now. Now I've got my shorter side here and my longer side there, and I'll try and get it so that the bottom of the scarf falls in the middle, and I'm going to tuck the edges under there and under there, and then the long side is going to go underneath and the short side, and then I bring my short side round and I'm going to just hold it under my arm and just feel and check. And you can look in the mirror if you want to at this point. Okay, now this is my long piece, and what I try and do is I try and tuck the two edges into the middle so that they're not kind of sticking out, and then I'm going to twist it. And because it's a multicoloured one, I'm going to try and get some light and some dark on top, and you can play around with it and pull the light bits out so that you have those showing intermittently as well. Okay, twist it right down to the bottom. Now this lays over my head, and I just get the two ends together now and just tie one. Now if I wanted to leave those hanging, I could just tie it again in a knot, and you've got something sort of quite bohemian there that looks quite nice, and that's okay of an evening. During the day I find these do get in my way a little bit, so this is what I do. I twist these two pieces around each other, and then as it begins to get tighter, you start to make the bobble. Now this bobble is not going to be too big because the scarf is small. Now I'm twisting and coiling at the same time. Well, you try and tuck the very last little bit sort of underneath, and sort of just push it into the middle, and that stays, and that's quite comfortable, and it's out of your way, and it looks quite good. And you can sort of tart it up a little bit if it was a special evening with something like this. I've only just bought this one, so I'm going to try this one. Put it on over the bubble. Yeah, I quite like that. Or I have this one, and I also have this one. And you can get these, I bought this one in accessorised. This one was £7. I bought this in another shop that cost £4, and my friend picked up a few of these for me in some of the Asian shops. They're only £2. So very, very easily you can use lots of different, you know, variety of scarves to coordinate with whatever you're wearing. I've got hundreds now, but yeah, it works. I hope it works for you too. Take care.